Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the video, and today I'm discussing my main slate picks. Got two guys on this list that screwed me over last week, then I'm going back to the well on, and I got two guys that I want to play in good matchups. So let's get started. My first play is Dak Prescott. Listen, Dak Prescott had a bad game last week. I had Dak Prescott in my lineup last week and only got 7 points. And I think this does two things. I think this keeps his price low and his ownership low. I think recency bias will affect ownership for a Dak Prescott. And I think at 5,700, in a good matchup, I'm going to take the savings and play a guy like Dak Prescott. He's going against Tampa Bay, who is in the bottom of the league against the pass. And I think if you have a great passer like Dak Prescott going against the bottom half of the league at reduced price, you take your chances and you roll them out there. I also think this could be a good pivot off of Ezekiel Elliott's high ownership. So go ahead, pay down for Dak Prescott, get yourself a stud wide receiver, and get yourself a stud running back. My second pick, another guy who really hurt me last week, that I'm going back to the well on, is Saquon Barkley. Listen, he had a bad week last week, and that leads to a 1,500 point reduction for Saquon Barkley at 7,900. You are getting an elite running back at a mid-range price. I think you take advantage of his price reduction. Buy low on Saquon Barkley. He is a pass-catching running back against the Colts. The Colts gave up the second most receptions to the running back in the NFL. This is definitely going to be a bounce back performance for Saquon Barkley. On these two picks, it is very important not to let recency bias cloud your judgment. I think both of these guys will have a huge bounce back performance. You got two guys in a bad week who had bad weeks last week who are now in good matchups. Play the matchups and take the price reduction on both these guys and plug them into your lineup. My third play is a play I am doing solely based on the fact that Todd Gurley is injured. If Todd Gurley is in fact playing in this game, play Todd Gurley and take out my next play, Robert Woods. But if Todd Gurley is in fact out for this game, then you can plug in Robert Woods. If Todd Gurley is out, that means Jared Goff has to pass the ball, and I think the biggest beneficiary if Jared Goff has to pass more is Robert Woods. He has a ceiling of 11 targets, and so he has a high ceiling for cash games. He has a floor of 4 targets, so that is a low enough floor for your GPPs. But if Todd Gurley is out, I think he goes for 9, 10, 11 catches. So Robert Woods at 6,600 with Todd Gurley, if Todd Gurley is in fact out, I think is a must play. He is a lock for me in this game if Todd Gurley is out. You can stack him with Jared Goff and get solid production. But I want to emphasize, please watch the injury report. If Todd Gurley comes back, you plug and chug with the elite running backs. And my last play is Ryan Hewitt, tight end for the Indianapolis Colts, at 2,500. This is a punt play for me. Honestly, I got burnt so much paying high for the tight end that my draft strategy going into the end of the season and my draft strategy going into all the showdowns for the playoffs is not to pay up for the tight end. And that is what I am doing here today. Taking a cheap punt play, paying up in the flex spot, paying up for a good defense, working in a stud running back, and ignoring the tight end position. The dumpster fire that is the tight end position. Not much of an insight there, but that is my game plan moving forward. So thank you all for watching. If you think there's somebody I missed, leave it in the comment section below. If there's somebody on this list you wouldn't play, leave it in the comment section below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. And I'll see you in the next one.